The second edition, again, their fight in April produced a result that was disputed by some, not by all. Mayweather with a 3-year age advantage. They're equal in height. 2-inch reach advantage for Floyd. They weighed in within a pound of the lightweight limit. Tonight, for the second time, Mayweather enters unofficially at 138 pounds. That was the case in April, too. Castillo enters unofficially at 147. That was also the same number in April. Punch that numbers, Larry.
Here's a look at how their first fight broke down. Mayweather got everyone's attention, especially the judges, by throwing all of those jabs. That won him the fight. But in the big punch category, you see that Castillo threw and landed more, but perhaps he didn't get credit enough for the body punches, a common thing that happens in judging fights.
And rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside score, the very uncommon Harold Letterman.
The Floyd Mayweather Jr. Jose Luis Castillo fight is scheduled for 12 rounds using the unified rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. Jim, real quick, the 4 points that the judges will use to score each individual round: clean punching, effective aggressiveness, ring generalship, and defense, with a strong emphasis on clean, effective punching. Jim.
All right, Harold, thank you very much. First into the ring, Jose Luis Castillo, originally from Mexicali, Mexico. Longtime chief sparring partner for Mexican legend and superstar Julio Cesar Chavez. Like Chavez, he depends on the left hook to the body.
We asked him what he would do differently this time, Jim, and he said he was going to invite the judges to dinner on the night before the fight. He clearly feels that his style of boxing was undervalued by the judges, who liked the more spectacular style of Floyd Mayweather.
Tough guy persona for Castillo. Hard body puncher who tried to drive Mayweather into the ropes in the closing rounds of their first fight. But he has a questionable chin. 3 of his losses were by knockout.
And yet many people believe that since his 2 fights with former champion Stevie Johnson, very close fights, one he won, one was a draw, that he really has, as some fighters do, become a better fighter since he was a champion.
Castillo's supporters adamant about their observation that he won't give away the first 4 rounds of the fight as he did in April. Tonight, they say, he'll jump on Mayweather from the outset and make him fight.
Yeah. This album is dedicated.
And now here comes Pretty Boy Floyd. You see the record entitled Fights. Enormously precocious fighter who was a superstar amateur as a teenager. Went to the Atlanta Olympics. Won a professional title at age 21.
He is seems to be in a constant fight, many rounds with his promoter Bob Arum, claiming that he hasn't done enough to turn him into the superstar that he thinks he should be. And yet, when Arum tried to make this rematch in Los Angeles, one of the media centers, as a pay-per-view event, he turned it down because he said he didn't think he could get a fair break there because of all the Mexicans and Mexican Americans who live there. He also turned that fight down, according to Arum, in New York. So how's he going to become this national figure if he's stuck here in Las Vegas and never gets out of town?
So gifted is this fighter that his critics mostly agree that the man most likely to beat Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather. Let's see if it might happen tonight. And now let's go up to ring announcer Lupe Contreras for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada for an evening of World Championship Boxing. This event is being brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated in association with the King of Beers, Budweiser, and the heart and soul of boxing, HBO Sports. This bout set for 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Being sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Dr. Luther Mack and Executive Director Mark Ratner. The judges in charge of scoring will be Ken Morita, Larry O'Donnell, along with Daniel Van der Weer. And when the bell rings, the third man inside the ring, fair but firm referee Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come to find out who is El Más Macho. In the blue corner, he steps in this night in an effort to reclaim his crown, wearing blue trunks trimmed in white and weighing in at the lightweight limit of 135 pounds. As a professional, he maintains a record consisting of 46 victories, 5 defeats, 1 draw, and 42 of his victories coming by way of knockout. El Orgullo de Empalme, Sonora, Mexico, and fighting out of Mexicali, Baja California, the former WBC lightweight champion of the world, José Luis El Temible Castillo. His opponent across the ring in the red corner. He is here this evening to defend his title, stepping into the ring wearing Carolina blue trunks trimmed in white and weighing in at 134 pounds. As a professional, he maintains an undefeated record consisting of 28 victories, 20 of his victories coming by way of knockout. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, he is the WBC lightweight champion of the world. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr.
All right. Hey, you gotta give me the belt.
Do what you do, baby.
I'll give it to Sulman. Okay. Gracias. All right, Castillo. Castillo, Mayweather. All right, gentlemen. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Ya di las reglas en camerino. I expect a good, clean fight. Una pelea limpia. Okay? Yep. Right here. Los golpes aquí están buenos. Come here. Punches here good. Punches here good. Sweat, remember, guys. I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
Mayweather's reputation as an untouchable virtuoso was cracked, if not shattered, in the first fight. Can he mend those cracks tonight?
Round 1 begins. Castillo's promise to be aggressive and be assertive from the outset, this time after having been way too passive in the first 4 rounds in April. Mayweather says if he really wants to come at me, that's great. It'll create more counter-punching opportunities for me. Mayweather, for his part, claims that his performance in the first fight was adversely affected by a shoulder he injured in training and by 2 broken ribs. He says he's in 100% physical shape for this bout tonight.
Castillo's got to make certain that he's aggressive, but don't go wading in and getting caught, because this guy, Mayweather, can punch. Mayweather, all he got to do tonight is defend his title. Jab to the body, take the steam out of his more powerful, in my mind, opponent, and just keep winning round after round after round.
They're both in good shape, George, but Castillo, for the second time, just as in April, enters the ring apparently 9 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather Jr. What difference can that make in the fight?
Oh, that works for Mayweather, because the bigger you are, the slower, the better for his reflexes.
Bring on.
Mayweather fights better at a disadvantage than he does when he has any kind of advantage.
Mayweather with far the superior hand speed, so Castillo must be careful how he picks his spots. Some fighters, George, may claim that they're going to start fast, but if you've been a slow starter your whole career, it's hard to just come in and do something at an entirely different rhythm.
I totally agree. And what he's got to do is make certain that he lands more shots to Mayweather's body. You're fighting a boxer, take the steam out of his legs. You go to his body early and hope that he stops being so fast.
any questions about whether Mayweather could punch were erased when he knocked Diego Corrales down 6 times in their mega matchup at 130 a couple of years ago. Mayweather points out Corrales came at him as he was expected to do, and Floyd just picked him off with counter shots.
Some guys, they just have your number. Castillo, he comes in, he's aggressive, but yet he's not doing anything. It throws Mayweather off. He likes to jump out of the way and come back and hit you with something. Castillo doesn't do a whole lot, but yet he's there in your face.
Mayweather able to lead either with the jab or the hook off the left side. See him here twice leading with hooks. And Castillo catches him and pins him in the ropes toward the end of the round. And when we go to Castillo's corner where they speak Spanish, our interpreter is Ray.